It's quite clear that they have smelt the coffee and know that the people of Jamaica are tired of them. The people of Jamaica want to see a change. They want to see hope, and they want to see a better life for themselves and their children and grandchildren. They know that the People's National Party is the party of the people. It is the party that has brought liberation to the people over decades since our formation in 1938. And we are standing up for local government elections, and we are standing up for governance in the country at the local level. And we will be doing more of these small gatherings. And anybody in Jamaica who believes in democracy and feels that the local government election postponement was wrong for the country, was unprincipled, and was just an act of manipulation and opportunism by a desperate government that doesn't want to give the people a chance to show them how the people feel, can join us in these demonstrations that we'll be having periodically over the weeks and months to come.
Yes, people, welcome to Jamaica A Topic, where we bring you the hottest and latest news happening in and around Jamaica. Feel free to like the video, feel free to leave your comment, give your opinion on the topic, and most importantly, remember to subscribe. It's a relatively new channel and we want to build up the channel, so you can go ahead and subscribe, and you can also share the video with a family or a friend. If you like the video, you like the contents of the video, you can go ahead and share the video. All right, so blessings to everyone. Let's get into the video, the hot topic for today. Yes, people, so the hot topic for today, as you can see on the thumbnail, is Mark Golding and the PNP has started demonstration. Yes, as you see, over on the left-hand side, it says the tide has shifted, time come. And over on the right-hand side, you can see there was a demonstration behind a post office, and that was a demonstration that was done in Cross Road in Kingston, where the PNP had their demonstration. And the article from the Gleaner says wrong and unprincipled, and that was a word from Golding. You understand? So people have been calling to see the opposition, especially Mark Golding, because, you know, people have been disconnected with him. For some reason, they've been disconnected with him. And a lot of Jamaicans have not been feeling him, and they don't see him as an alternative, and people want to see him out. As an opposition leader, there's so much cry going on. Everybody just a ball out murder. Everybody just a ball out murder. Everybody a ball out murder. People on the type murder. Everybody just at the ball out murder. This HOLNESS government stress the people, them oppress the people them tired, and them want to see the opposition. Because if you have a government and the government is failing the people and oppress the people, they want to see an active opposition. And I may tell, the people want to see an active opposition because them don't have nobody else. And the opposition alone them have. You understand? So people want to see the opposition out there, and people have been calling for Mark Golding do something because people are saying too silent. At one point in time, people are wonder say if a PM get paid by Andrew and the big top people make him so silent because things where the opposition supposed to jump out pan him, jump out pan. But see him come out there talk now. You understand? Someone want to listen to that part. Listen to this. Well, you're going to hear from Julian Robinson first. You understand? Because the other day, Desmond McKenzie, who is the Minister of Local Government, came out in Parliament and said that, you know, they've postponed the elections, the local government election, which I believe about for the third or fourth time. I've done a video about that. So if you haven't seen it, you can go and check out the video. You understand? And, you know, Julian Robinson was in Parliament and he lashed out against it. Him come out and talk about it, and that's what people want to see. People want to see the opposition, and a whole heap of people have been applauding and talking about this. Say, good job, Julian Robinson. So the opposition supposed to come out strong. So Julian Robinson did say a lot, you understand, and him come out and him talk, you understand, and people want to see the opposition talk, and this is what he's been doing, you understand. So we're now going to listen for yourself and listen what he has to say about this, because people need for talk, yeah? Them need for talk, so I want to listen. Yes, so listen to what him did I say. This was in Parliament. Listen exactly what him did I say.
This election was known. It never catch anybody like Nicodemus in the night. It is overdue. The government has the revenues to do it. But the government afraid to face the people. They're afraid to face the people. And you come here with this reason about economic uncertainty. When last week you were trumpeting how the Financial Times say you have a miracle, standing ovation, how great the economy is doing, and you put on paper economic reasons for not calling the election. I say shame.
Yeah, man.
I say shame.
Yeah.
Face the people.
Yeah.
Make the people then decide.
Yeah.
Let the people decide.
Yeah.
So I stand in opposition to this.
Yeah.
The minister don't even believe what he said.
Oh yeah!
He don't even believe what he really said.
Lie!
You never plan to bring it here. Parliament adjourn and we have to come back and you come bring it here.
Oh yeah!
We must do better than this. We know the PNP postpone election too, you know. So we have had it on both sides.
Yes, people, so when you hear it for yourself, Julian Robbins just talk up a bag of things. And the things that him talk make sense. Lie them lie. And through them lie we go ball out murder. Murder. Through them lie we go ball out murder. Type murder in the comment. Murder. This a governmental lie, them bare-face, them wicked. If them liar wicked, type liar wicked, man. No, sir. Never see somebody so liar wicked yet and bare-face. You can imagine people putting it in a power and a lie to the people, them bare-face. When they never come and talk, you know, in a honesty and humility, you know, or come with something else. Boy, I don't know if to do except ball out murder. Listen to Mark Golden now at the protest with them dab. Listen.
We amended the constitution of the country to provide for a democratic system of local governance. This Jamaica Labour Party government has for 3 years in a row brought laws to the parliament of the country to postpone local government elections. And this last time in February really was too much to bear. There was no plausible excuse. Them cite the need to save money when they have collected over 80 billion additional tax revenue from the people of Jamaica beyond what they had originally budgeted for this year. And the local government election is just over 1 billion. And they have collected over 80 billion additional taxes from the people. It's quite clear that they have smelt the coffee and know that the people of Jamaica are tired of them. The people of Jamaica want to see a change. They want to see hope, and they want to see a better life for themselves and their children and grandchildren. They know that the People's National Party is the party of the people. It is the party that has brought liberation to the people over decades since our formation in 1938. And we are standing up for local government elections, and we are standing up for governance in the country at the local level. And we will be doing more of these small gatherings. And anybody in Jamaica who believes in democracy and feels that the local government election postponement was wrong for the country, was unprincipled, and was just an act of manipulation and opportunism by a desperate government that doesn't want to give the people a chance to show them how the people feel, can join us in these demonstrations that we'll be having periodically over the weeks and months to come. There are other issues of concern. The cost of living after 2 years of inflation has gone beyond the means of ordinary Jamaican people. We told the government to cushion the crisis. We told them to put in a livable wage, not a minimum wage. We suggested years ago that $12,000 should be that. Of course, that is no longer the relevant figure because inflation eats out that too. But if we benchmark a livable wage, which is adjusted annually for inflation, the people of Jamaica will be better off. We have said to the government, eliminate this device of contract work that prevents our workers from having their rights, hard-fought rights and benefits, whether it be vacation leave, sick leave and other things. It took the court to rule for the security guards that has required the government to implement a proper system within the public sector for the security guards, but it can't be just for the security guards alone. Contract work is used and abused all across the economy, and we have said bring legislation to eliminate contract work once and for all and give all workers their full rights, hard-fought rights in this country. And the thing that won me most of all is when I see this Minister Arvin Hill up shuffling, when the Cannabis Licensing Authority has issued a license to import commercial quantities of ganja from Canada into Jamaica, the land of the best ganja in the world. When we decriminalize personal use of ganja, and when we introduce a regulated system of medicinal marijuana in the country, we did so to liberate the people from the human rights abuse that had been visited on them over a century of prohibition where police locked you up for a split, locked you up for a jar weed, locked you up for a chalice. We eliminated those things from the law. We never envisaged that our government would be permitting importation of ganja from Canada for commercial sale, when Jamaican producers cannot sell to Canada in commercial quantities. It is wrong, and the government should own it and change it, because the local industry is just up and coming, and it needs proper government.
Back in government. All I say, everybody here, whether you're a PNP or an OP, or even if you're a laborite, come on board this train. This train can't stop. This train.
Jamaica, the man has the message, you know. Jamaica, the man have a message, you know, but the delivery is just not there. And I am saying, Jamaica, the man has a message. Mr. Golding, I can't talk to you. So I'm going to use this media to talk to you. You see, as a political leader, you see, as a public speaker, I'm going to say this to you. As a political leader, as a political speaker, study the greatest speakers across the world. Study them. And I want you to analyze. When you think about Martin Luther King, how did he resonate? Him talk everything, but there was one line that says, I have a dream. And that line resonated no matter what. When you look at Michael Manley, Michael lines, I'm telling Jamaica, and those lines, Barack Obama used the same model. Yes, we can. And all I am saying, Jamaica, for you to get greater impact, for you to have greater impact, follow the models that work. I'm not saying be like them, but follow a pattern and a model. Am I telling any lie, Jamaica? And they're calling me on private number now to disrespect me. Hello, good night.
Hi, is Andre taking calls?
Yes, you can make a contribution quickly.
Oh, is the show, maybe I caught the show in the middle. The show is not on?
Yes, the show is on.
Okay. Oh, so you want me to talk to you?
You said you wanted to make a contribution, so speak, my dear.
Yeah, I did.
So
Is
go
this
on.
Andre?
Yes, miss, go ahead. This is partner.
I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. It didn't sound like you. My apologies. Okay, so Andre, I've been listening to you and I have the utmost respect for you. And I want to say 98% of the time, I agree with you, okay? But concerning Mark Golden, okay? Is it that Jamaicans want to be entertained, or is it that Jamaicans are looking for someone with substance and leadership? Right?
So can I respond to that first? Jamaicans are looking for a new type of leadership that speaks to transformation, a leadership that speaks to being accountable, a leadership that speaks to being fair, equitable, just, and a leadership that speaks to great change. Would you agree with me? But for you to get that leadership done, or for you to get that buy-in from the people will have to know you. Would you agree?
Absolutely.
You would agree with that? Would you agree that you therefore need to meet? You would do, so therefore you would agree also that you need to meet the people from the ground up.
Oh, absolutely, and that's what's needed in Jamaica. The majority of the population, you're right, from the ground, from the bottom up, right? If all stakeholders should be involved, should be engaged, right?
So all I am saying, my darling, just get to your point. I see where you're getting at. So go down the road that you want to go down. Go down the road. So you're saying Jamaicans want honest leadership. So make your point now.
Right. So my point is, when I noticed this emphasis on his speech and how he makes his speeches, right? Now there have been some leaders who are not the most charismatic, right?
All right, and let us speak about charismatic leaders versus leaders who, so let us put it this way. Do you remember in 2007 that Portia Lucretia Simpson Miller had a credibility rating of 89%?
Okay, so
no, I'm going to ask you. No, I'm just going to give you the history.
No. I'm just saying this because I don't live in Jamaica.
Yeah, but that is what I'm saying to you. In 2006, 2007, Portia Lucretia Simpson Miller had the greatest political ratings of any political leader from the time of Michael Manley, and it was 89%. Bruce Golding, on the other hand, had no charisma. Bruce Golding, on the other hand, didn't have that populist vote for him, right? But what Bruce Golding had was the stick-to-itiveness. What Bruce Golding had was being on the ground each day. What Bruce Golding had was speaking to corporate Jamaica, to the average Jamaican, to many people. And no matter what, he kept focused on where he wanted to go. My point is, my darling, if it is that you are saying that your style of leadership doesn't come with charisma, show us the...
No. I'm not saying it doesn't come with charisma. I'm saying it's someone, because sometimes when, right, not everybody has the gift of Andre, right?
And I just said to you, darling, Portia and Bruce, but at the end of the day, darling, Bruce Golding was working day in and day out, and he synced into that popularity and took away significant mileage from Portia Lucretia Simpson Miller.
Okay.
Do you understand where I'm getting at? So I am saying, if it is that a prime minister is not bewildered, if it is a prime minister has lost significant political capital and you have gained none of it, is a serious call for concern.
Okay, so let me ask you something. You made a comment and you basically said there's substance in his message, but the delivery is what you have an issue with.
And I am saying to you, darling, he's not the best orator. We agree with that.
Right,
He's not the best orator. So therefore, darling, you package your...
George Bush wasn't the best either. Joe Biden is not the best either. They're not like Barack Obama. So this is just the point I just wanted to share.
But I'm going to say to you, darling, I want to ask you a question. With all that is happening, and Mark Golding never picked up a point in the poll, don't you see that there is a serious disconnect?
But don't you think that...
No, I'm asking, you know, you cannot... I answered your questions, you know. Don't you think there is a serious disconnect that ought to be addressed?
There is a disconnect, and I think it comes from... I think it comes from a cultural perspective where, as Jamaicans, right, we tend to be very vibrant in the way we communicate. Well, most of us, right?
And I'm going to say Caribbean political culture, the political leader in Caribbean culture, in politics, my dear. The leader carries the sway and the language and the movement of the party. And if the leader, the politics of Jamaica and right across the Caribbean is a leader-centric politics. If the leader doesn't give that signal and that messaging, the political base, my darling, is not going to follow.
Okay.
I want you to understand the dynamics of what I am saying. It's not that I'm being difficult, but the leader...
No. You're sharing your perspective, and I respect it. I respect it because I don't live in Jamaica.
All right, but I have to take some other calls, all right? Thank you. Hello, good night. Hello?
Good night.
Yes, good night, sir.
Yeah. Did you run a poll up with
Sir, can you turn off the thing, please?
Yeah, did you run a poll with Andrew Holness and Mark Golding lately?
There is a poll that came out in the Gleaner yesterday, sir, not my poll.
And the poll was between Mark and Andrew?
There was a leadership poll that spoke to both Andrew Holness and Mark Golding as the leaders of both political parties.
Yeah.
And it showed that Andrew Holness is now at 25.7% and Mark Golding is at 14.7%. Favorability.
Yeah. Can I ask you something, Andrew?
Yes, you can.
If you were going to vote tomorrow morning, who would you vote for?
I wouldn't vote. I wouldn't vote any of the political parties tomorrow morning.
No, I just want to find out that I just say if you were going to vote.
And I am saying none of the political parties presently represent the views and the interest of Jamaica. That's my personal opinion. Therefore, I would not be voting. Yeah, I said possibly, but right now where the PNP stand, my friend, it doesn't inspires me as a voter to want to go here and cast my vote.
So, can I ask you something?
Sure, sir.
Who do you think would be the best leader for the PNP now?
The best leader for the PNP?
Yeah.
You really put me in under some pressure tonight.
Mark cannot lead or anything like that.
I never said Mark cannot lead. Don't misinterpret me. I said he needs to fix the crisis that he's in.
So why you and Mark and Baker not talking?
Mr. Sir.
What goes on between you two of you?
Mr. Sir, do you recognize the truth that I represent for a better Jamaica?
Yeah.
And if I represent the truth for a better Jamaica, do you agree that there are going to be some things that people are not going to agree with. They want your undiluted loyalty to them, and I cannot commit that to them. I have to commit it first to Jamaica.
Yeah, but I hear you say something last night.
What is that, sir?
I hear you say that when Andrew was down,
Mm-hmm.
you bring him right back up on top.
Mm-hmm.
So why you see Andrew fall out?
Why? It is simple.
That's why you leave it too.
Why? It's simple. Salt and sugar can't mix. You ever thought about that?
What is it can't mix?
Salt and sugar cannot mix.
Oh, so we don't have to use it all.
If that is the analysis, I thought you were going somewhere with this discussion, but it seems as though you want to go down and mix up pathway. Have a good night.
I just want to find out who we can get to lead the PNP party.
Who you want to lead the PNP? Oh, I want to change it on you now. If you were given the chance, who would you want to lead the PNP?
Well, to tell you the truth now, Auntie, I don't have a problem with Mark.
Oh, you have no problem with Mark Goley?
I don't have any more problem with him.
So you're going to the polls with Mark Goley?
Yes, and if the election is tomorrow, I vote for Mark because I don't trust Andrew.
You don't trust Andrew, so because you don't trust Andrew, you'll give it to Mark.
If anybody put you just to get rid of Andrew.
Oh, so anybody but Andrew?
Yeah.
All right. I see your point. Respect your point.
Not running the country, but we do anything to get him out.
All right. Bless up yourself, boss, man. All right?
All right, sir.
Hello, good night.
Good night, Andre.
Blessings to you.
Yes, Andre. You make your position clear in terms of your voting. You have a lot of people listening to you. And I would want you to encourage them to vote. Because guess what? By default, if everybody say, well, I would vote for PR, vote for she, somebody must win, somebody will win. What I have to say to you, though, most of all, is there's this narrative everybody says PNP was in power for 18 years. It's a narrative. But little they realize there's in power for 11 years. What have they done? 11 is not far from 18. Many would say, okay, the PNP has done so much. Yes, we were tired of them, but did it get better in the past 11 years? JLP was ruling. That's an argument. So now, when you look at it, the last election, they said, okay, let's give them a try. We don't trust them. That's why we keep the PNP here, because we don't trust them. And Andrew did not prove his trust to the people of Jamaica.
Yes.
And now they're ready to actually change over. Because remember, those constituencies that went green, they always voted for PNP.
Many of them did.
What are the chances? What are the chances in the next election?
I can tell you, I've been doing my analysis, and there are actually 18 constituencies plus the 14 the PNP has that the PNP can take away. But the PNP needs right strategic leadership to do it. You know what the PNP needs? The PNP needs a populist leader. Just as how many of the people who voted in elections voted because of Andrew Holness popularity. The PNP needs a populist leader that can go and spend time in those 18 constituencies and keep the 14.
Yes.
And many people don't understand many people of them don't understand the kind of political acumen I sit on. There are 18 constituencies in the last election that voted 2,000, have 2,000 less votes, around the 2,000 votes. That with good enumeration, the right candidate, and there is a lot of discrepancies in candidate selections happening in the PNP as we speak.
Yes.
So if you have the right candidate, the good enumeration, great political organization, and the right leader, populist leader, to go in and let the people work. You're going to tell me,
Right.
I know the dynamics of the politics. There are 18 constituencies. Today, I sat down. Let me tell you something, caller. I sat down today and I went through the EOJ's website and I found 18 constituencies. 18 that can decide the future for the next election.
Yes, I agree with you.
And I said to myself, if the PNP keeps the 14 and focus on these 18 constituencies, you're going to tell me, these are the constituencies that will determine who is the next government.
Yeah, the unfortunate situation we're in, Andre, is that they only have two options, choose one, and that's where I leave it, Andre.
Well, you go and look at me and tell me, like I don't understand what I'm saying, Jamaica. Yes, good night. You have to talk up, caller. You have to talk up and talk up powerful.
Say something about the General Secretary of the People's National Party. He needs to pat down. He's too loudmouth, and his loudmouth is not taking him anywhere. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
People in Jamaica is going through too much now to want their father, your father to restrain them more, or a father to beat them. What kind of father we need? We need brotherly love and sisterly love inside of Jamaica. No mother and father behavior. We are not kids. We are grown adults. Suffering hungry every day, bloodshed and everything. What is this General Secretary talking about? He need to shut his mouth.
So you have a problem with the general? So you have a problem with the General Secretary's statement saying that you don't need a brother, you need a father to administer Jamaica.
Exactly.
Oh.
We don't need no father. We need to come together as a nation, as one people, and find love.
I would just say that I don't think him literally mean father. I believe he was just being anecdotal.
You can't stay there when I take you. You have to know what he's saying. You hear, because other people looking at it like a father, and I say, but stop, then me I 60 and my father will be my father. Huh? We don't need nobody to come tell about no father, no mother, no brother, no sister. We need to hear about love and togetherness. That's how we lock off.
Well, put it this way. They have started to talk, and they said they're starting their all-island tour now. So let us give them the chance and see what will come from the all-island tour.
And I'm tired of hearing them coming and talking about George Wright. I need to hear something from Mark at SSL. SSL, where NHD money is. I need to hear something from Mark about the teachers that are not being paid and the police officers that are on the edge right now.
Well,
yes, that is. I don't need to hear about George Wright and this man. We don't need to hear about them that are them bedroom story or bar story or outer road story. We need to know what is going on in a Jamaica House of Parliament when it go there daytime.
So you're saying
shadow minister, who is shadowing education and who is shadowing security. Yes, those are the people we need to hear from. And cut them crap with General Secretary come and beat up him out and a blah 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 blah. Get it together now.
All right, caller. Blessings to you. Jamaica, this is not my views, you know. But Jamaica, I want to say something too. You know? I want to say something too. Is last night I give some people eviction notice. Hey! is last night I gave some people eviction notice.
Yes, people. When you just hear a whole heap talk a while ago, you know? Andre talk theme park, Mark talk theme park. But one thing I've said to Mark Golan, you know, this is how people want to see him come out and attack. People want to see him active. You know, people begin to see more and more and more of this, they'll get used to him. You understand? Because other people are looking at alternatives because they're tired of this government and they will take almost anybody except this a big nose PM and all them people. You understand? The people them tired for ball out murder, them tired for ball out murder, I'll me a ball out murder too. You understand? The people are under oppression. And him talk a whole heap. Him talk about the cost of living. Him talk about the ganja. Him talk about teacher. Him talk about the election. Him talk about a whole heap of something. Some are going for start talk because people want to see him talk. You know, this is your job, sir, and you accepted the job. So if you accept the job, do the job right or give it to somebody else. You hear people calling, say, you them want. So if you them want, do the job. And a lot of people don't know you that much. So you need to go out and make people know you more. You understand? And come in contact with you, have conversations with you so they can get to find out what you're about and what you stand for. Because one thing I ever say, I never hear my name call up in a nothing yet. I'm thinking hands clean. I don't know, maybe things are, but I never hear me no corruption yet. So I think he's worth a try. I don't know. It's up to you what you want to think. Anyway, if you want to like the video, you know, give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate if you give the video a thumbs up, a like button. To the like button, just give it a like, you see me? And you can leave your comment. What do you have to say? Do you think that Mark Golan is the right person to lead the PNP? If not, who else do you think? You understand? So this is Jamaica Topic. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And most importantly, subscribe. Until next time, I'm out.